Ready?
Mm-hmm. It's been on.
Okay, well, that's cool because, you know, it's time for another episode of Never a Dull Moment. Welcome to Never a Dull Moment. I am Greg Blythe, and as always, well, as of recently, we've been asking you which Tanaka. And for a while, you've been learning that there are three Tanakas very well known in the knife making world. We have Shigeki Tanaka, we have Katsudo Tanaka, and then today the final one, but the most famous, we have Yoshikazu Tanaka. So today, after looking at the other Tanakas, this man is just one of the hardest working people in the industry, out of Sakai, just the most well-known, well-trained, just diverse. He just gets it done, okay? So we have three different specimens from Yoshikazu, from three different brands. This guy's all over the place. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the amazing work. I'm going to have to slide some of these down and change the order today. So at first, we have this beautiful custom handle. This is from Miura Knives. Yoshikazu Tanaka is known for everything, but first thing he's known for is working exclusively with white and blue paper steel. Okay, so this particular knife, this beautiful Gyuto, this has got that Kasumi finish.
All right, slide the whole cutting board my way and move the box because this is everything's in my way. I'm sorry. I can't see what we're doing.
Yeah, I mean, that Kasumi finish is amazing. So again, he just really likes looking at, working with the white paper and the blue paper. And honestly, it's just the cleanest steel. And then I will turn the knife sideways so you guys can see the taper on this. So Yoshikazu works with different brands. This is the Miura knife. He works under his own brand. He works with Sakai Kikimori.
Pretty even all the way.
Wow. It is pretty even all the way. But this guy's the forger, the blacksmith, not necessarily the sharpener. Okay. So, and he's only putting out 30 knives a day, which is a lot of times for some blacksmiths, like half of what other people do. But what everybody finds quite interesting is instead of checking the temperature, he tempers it by color, using pine charcoal. And he really likes to do his quenching and cooling like slowly and evenly over time. Again, beautiful work. This is a common finish, especially with his Hitahira knives, that you'll see him do, not like I said, knives for Hitahira. But you'll also, let's see what we got under here. He also loves to work with the Suminagashi finish. So here you've got a knife wrapped in Suminagashi, and it is a white Damascus Suminagashi finish. Custom handle.
I like that handle better.
This is a custom handle out of Home Butcher. And homebutcher.com is really big on this shape kind of a handle. Again, loving the blue. This is a blue 1. And this is a white 2. Okay. And you can definitely see just beautiful work. Neither one of these knives, as per our tradition, have been used. But what I think is going to be interesting is the next knife, because we're going to be able to.
How am I going to get this on here?
What is that?
You have to put it on there, but that's I'm just saying.
So let's go ahead and film over here real quick.
I'm running out of display room here.
So this knife is also going to be featured under our Chasing Unicorns. Only because it's just very hard to get. It's never been seen before on the show, so you're seeing it for the first time today. I will not be testing the blade today. I'll test it on a different day. So this Takata No Homono Suminagashi finish, another one of his brilliant works. Widely sought after, extremely hard to get. It's always a race.
Sorry for that glare. I don't know what's going on with our lighting today. having some challenges with it.
I was looking, like, especially with you right there, looking for any comparison, especially,
I will,
you know, in the choil.
We'll do our normal deals, but.
So let's go ahead and do like a quick look down the taper on this one. Again, somewhat even.
Okay, was not prepared.
I'm getting ahead of her, guys.
Yeah.
So
She said to compare them, so okay. I was trying to pan up to compare, and it's okay.
again, I would say quite even.
Yeah, pretty. I mean, there's a
The taper
on that
is,
one.
yeah.
A
You
tiny
think?
bit of taper on that one, I think. Yep.
I think there's a definitely. You think there's a different size in the height on this particular knife? It's a little shorter.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to me, I go obviously, but I mean, not to sound.
This one hooks back a little. On the choil,
Yeah.
the blade kind of hooks back, where this is more of a 90 degree and more of a 90 degree.
Well, and the shape here is also different as well. This one's more rounded.
Yeah. But even with the Suminagashi finish, that white Damascus versus this other one, like, just beautiful. But different. I mean, I thought at first the same. You also have to excuse me. I've been tortured recently by the pollen of South Carolina. That'll be an audio edit.
Okay. What's next?
Okay. I will not, for certain reasons of a different episode, I will not be testing the sharpness of this particular knife out of the box today. I don't mind testing the other ones, but this is going to get its own episode under Chasing Unicorns. And the reason that I think it's a little bit of a unicorn is just simply the infrequency of it being made / how hard it is to get. We will make that pretty later, but we will return that. Okay. So let's take a look at, the cool thing is we now have the ability to look at the standard sharpness of these particular knives to see if both knives are coming in. But we have to also remember that they are not sharpened by him. So even though they're made by him and then sent out, his team sends them out, we can see the consistency of the team. So I need to reach across off camera and grab something. Ta-da, we're back through movie magic.
Oh, they can still see.
Okay. The studio's kind of tight. There you go. So,
Yeah.
we welcome you into our home every week. So, the cool thing is we're going to get an average. See what you can expect from Yoshikazu Tanaka. Okay, we got some lights, camera, action.
Mm-hmm.
We got the sub 200 we like. Let's test a different part. Go a little closer to the heel. Okay.
202.
The 200 is the standard that we normally are used to with great knives. So this other one with the Suminagashi cladding, we will give that a try. Again, that doesn't go down onto the core, so it should not affect the edge. We do have a difference in the steel itself, this being a blue 1.
71.
That was close to the other score right off the bat. Mm-hmm. We'll go a little bit closer to the heel. Okay, so 170s, 180 up to the 200. We've got a little pattern going on there. All right.
Yeah, they're similar.
So we got a little paper demonstration. It's something that we always do. Now I know you guys might, sometimes we worried about you guys getting bored with the demos. It becomes the standard. It just becomes the standard of how do we compare. If you remember on Chasing Unicorns, we had a knife, the Kato, no sound. I mean, it was incredible.
They've never had that.
Yeah, just like no sound. So there is a reason that we do it. It's just to see the difference. I will say this particular knife, there is weight. There is substance.
I could just tell by the way you picked it up. That's actually kind of shocking. Well, it was at first.
Yeah, right up in here, it was a little quieter. Got a little louder in the end. We'll go paper on the other guy. That was loud at the heel. And then if I go to the middle.
Well, on the heel was the dull. No, that was the other one. Oh.
No, it was a little duller. On this one.
They both were, but that one was sharper than the other one on the heel.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that sounds nice.
So we didn't do the tip earlier. Yep, so we had some trouble there in the middle. Then right there's like the sweet spot on this knife.
I'm sure you could sharpen it, but
yep.
Anyway.
So we got to see that. Okay. Don't cut your fingers. I'm not expecting I'm not expecting with these scores to be like great paper towel.
But we've been surprised before.
Yeah, this is tearing. And I really would expect the same with the other one.
Got a little bit.
Yeah, there was like part of the blade did some cutting. So we've seen that the 170 to 200 is not your paper towel sharpness. So if you watch the show and you know how to sharpen a knife, obviously you can get it a little bit below than that. But what we saw on the average, it'll be interesting when we do Chasing Unicorns to see if the other knife at a different price point and a different line, if the sharpeners, because I know for a fact that the sharpeners for like that guy for Takata No Homono, that's like the former Ashi Homono, like grinder, different grind. Yeah, that'll be interesting to see like how that compares. And we'll make reference to this video then. So we'll go ahead real quick, and I'm supposed to eat an apple today. So obviously, for those of you who don't know, we do use the knives on the show. So, yeah.
That's what you're feeling today?
Is that what I'm doing? A little Katsuramuki, peeling the apple.
Is that hard to handle, maneuver?
No, I can hear the paper. You can see
it's super thin.
No, the knife is nice.
I just meant the size of the knife.
There's just more weight in the handle because of the nature of the materials of the handle. Mm. But I mean, the paper is thin.
Apple paper. Okay.
Hardest working man in Sakai, I swear. Different brands. We look forward to showing you the other one on another episode. I think we've answered the question, which Tanaka. Whoa, little apple happiness there. Wow. You have to ask yourself, which Tanaka. Okay, that's, what do you like? Okay, but we've introduced you to the 3 Tanakas in the industry. We were glad to be able to compare the 3. As always, hopefully that was not a dull moment. We appreciate you checking in. And we'd love to see sometimes in the comments of our Instagram, stuff like that, or on our YouTube forum, I'd love to hear which Tanakas you guys own. Thank you for checking in with us Friday nights at 8 o'clock. God bless.